All right, hello, this is group 4 for lab 1. We are here to demo our demo program, which is the calculator. I'm going to go ahead and SSH into our Raspberry Pi. I'm going to navigate into our project directory. And as you can see here, we have both the C and the assembly program in here. Both of these will be uploaded into our lab report to be discussed and analyzed farther. But just for the purposes of this video, we are going to go ahead and start demonstrating what our program can actually do. So I'm going to start out by compiling it. As you can see here now, our executable is now here. It's a.out. I'm going to go ahead and run that. And so there's our interface. And then again, the interface has been coded using C, and the numbers that we input are then passed into our assembly function, where we then perform the necessary operations on them. So we're going to start out, we're going to go down the list. I'm going to start with addition, move to subtraction, multiplication, division, and then we'll quit the program as we'll have shown everything we need to. So I'm going to start out with addition. We enter our 1, and we are going to, for example, multiply 25 and with 37. And here it displays our results before it reprints the menu and allowing us to perform additional operations. And we're going to run through a few test cases for each program, or for each operation. So we'll run through it a few times. That one was 25 plus a negative 37. And once more, we will do a negative 37 plus a negative 35. And lastly, for addition, we will do a negative 35 plus 25. So we know those test cases. Our addition function works correctly. We are going to move on to subtraction. And we're going to start out with 25 minus 37. We are then going to do 25 minus 8. Oh, I apologize. I've been inputting the numbers wrong. Let's try this again. Okay, 25 minus 37. Then we are going to do it again with 25 minus a negative 37. Moving on to a negative 37 minus a negative 35. And then into a negative 35 minus 25. As you can see, those all work correctly, and now we get into the more complicated operations. So moving on to multiplication, there's a few test cases that I would like to knock out first. The first test case being if either of the operands are 0. So our first operand here would be 0. Let's multiply that by 20, and as you can see, that returns a 0 result. So let's do it again, but this time we are going to do negative 80 times 0. As you can see, that also returns a 0. Then the next case is going to be if either one of the operands are 1, it should just return the other number. So let's start off with a 1 times a 19. As you can see, we return 19. And then we are going to do a negative 20 times 1, which is going to turn a negative 20. And so after that, we're just going to showcase a few extra multiplication operations so that you can see that they all work. Apologies, I keep trying to type in full equations instead of what our program operation format wants. So we just did 15 times 35. We are now going to do 35 times negative 7. And after this executes, we are going to move into a negative by negative operation. So we are going to do -7 times -68. And then we're just going to do a negative times a positive. And last but not least comes in with division. And with division, there are a few test cases that we need to make sure our program is able to handle. One of those being if both operands are equal to each other, it's just going to return 1 with a 0 remainder. If either one of our operands are 0, we are going to return a 0, remainder 0, as 0 divided by anything is 0, and anything divided by 0 simply will not work. As you can see here, it returns the 0, remainder 0. And so our last few operations, now that the test cases are out of the way, it's going to be normal division. I'm going to do a 7 divided by 9 here. So we get a 0 answer, but we have a remainder. And then we will do a division operation that will result in both a quotient with a remainder. So we'll do 36 divided by 5. And you can see that is 7, remainder 1. And then simply quit the program and just input the quit case, which is 5, and it will take us back out of the program. So that's all that's in here. We have showcased all 4 operations. We have showcased addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, along with all test cases and edge cases as well. So thank you for watching. This concludes our demo.